Are you saying things like, I've tried everything, every combination, I've seen all your videos, and I still can't beat Arlo? I actually get a lot of comments like this. I suppose I also get comments from the other side. People saying, I can't believe someone's still having trouble with this. I think generally it's best not to be like that. I mean, I like to help people from all different kinds of backgrounds in this game. We're all at different places. Anyway, that's beside the point. On this channel, we've got like 5 videos already that go against Arlo and the current possibilities of teams that he's got. But what's different about this right here is that I wrote down every single Pokemon that was used in my past videos and made sure not to use any of those at all, because if you have literally tried every single option that I've shown off, well, here's some options that I haven't. So anyway, he's starting off with Mawile. That's the obvious, right? Now Mawile, this one has Bite. Very common for it to have Bite. That's a dark type attack. I'm sure you guys know that. So the really interesting thing about Houndoom right here, to me, again, it's really interesting because Houndoom is a Pokemon that I haven't found a whole lot of uses for. I should note that I don't really do PvP and stuff, so I don't know if Houndoom would be something that you guys would use in your PvP, but this is essentially Ultra League Houndoom, if you want to put it that way. And you can see it did beat the Mawile right here. What was important about it is that Houndoom is going to resist Bite. Dark resists Dark in Pokemon, so the interesting thing about Houndoom is that it can also have Fire-type attacks, and so obviously my Houndoom right here, it's got Fire Fang as the fast attack and Crunch as the charge attack. I think the more important thing right there was the Fire Fang component of it, because Mawile, it's not weak to Dark, but it is weak to Fire. So we do get that super effective damage in while also resisting. Now believe me, like I said, I've shown videos with like Stunfisk rocking it, Cobalion, Machamp, Blaziken, all sorts of Pokemon. You can see those on this channel. The full playlist is in the description, all that stuff. But we've got Lucario coming up next. And again, just to reiterate, this video is all about bringing you even more options. And these are options that I have not shown off yet. Maybe what I need to do just to kind of avoid all comments on, I guess, let's say, blaming or attacking criticism or complaining is just to show every team I've ever done in one video. Would you guys like that? Anyway, so Lucario has the Steel Fighting typing, which is really interesting because that Steelix, it was using Dragon Tail as its fast attack. You can see that Lucario took it down pretty well. And this again is another Lucario that is in the Ultra League. Lucario, you know, I would originally have said in the kind of more olden days that it would be hard for you guys to get one, but they have made it much more accessible through various events, especially when Riolu could be shiny within the eggs. They were kind of putting Riolu, I guess let's say just increasing the likelihood that you would get one. And once again, it's an option that I haven't shown off before, but Steel currently is the type that will actually resist Dragon attacks. When Steelix had Dragon Tail, I was like, okay, we need to think about, well, Dragon has a lot of coverage in this game, generally a good typing, right? But Steel is kind of your key there, whereas Lucario also using fighting type attacks is going to do super effective damage to that Steelix. We didn't even need to send out our third Pokemon, which, I mean, I kind of just put in a Mewtwo, not really knowing what Arlo was going to end off with. He did end off with a Scizor, and it went down to the Lucario as well. Mewtwo would have been okay against Scizor, it just would have depended on its moveset. Now, what was even better for us is that this Scizor that Arlo just had right there, I think it had Bullet Punch, but we literally were attacking it so much with Lucario because Lucario with Power Up Punch as the charge attack, the other side can practically not even move. And so something that I mention every single Team Rocket video, didn't really mention it while the battle was going on, but just in case you are kind of new to it, have never heard this before, just know that every time you use a charge attack or they use a charge move, or whenever a Pokemon is switched out, whether from fainting or manual switching on either side, the Team Go Rocket Pokemon will stand still for about 3 seconds. It's essentially 5 turns, if that helps you to understand it, and they'll attack on the next turn after that. That comes out to about 3 seconds. So that's always time that while they're standing still, you should not be using a charge move even if you have it until just before they are about to attack again, because you can be gaining energy that whole time. So even if you have your charge move, keep on just using your fast attack, and that will actually give you more energy for the next time you use a charge move. You might have your charge move ready to go right away. You saw that with the Lucario as we're replaying the battle right there several times, I would say. So we're gonna do one of these style videos for Cliff, where I'm gonna show you guys options that I've never shown off before on this channel. Probably not for Sierra. I think everybody can pretty much beat Sierra just fine. Go ahead and click an end screen on screen. It'll take you to another video, and I'll catch you guys on the next vid, and thanks for viewing.